The tin packaging, it's very hard to open. This is one of those products which is like overrated and under delivers. It heals your dry lips. It adds a nice tint on the lips, as you can see. I have probably reached out to this lip balm the most for hydration, for tint. Hi everyone, my name is Rutuja. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing 14 lip balms and will rate them out of 10. I have all sorts of lip balm with me. Some are organic, some are tinted, some are known to treat pigmentation. I will be rating these lip balms based on hydration, tint, price, texture and fragrance. So if you are interested, then keep on watching. Before we start the video, I just want to mention that I apply lip balm in my morning skincare routine and my night skincare routine. I am working from home in the morning, so I like little color on my lips. Since I have pigmented lips, I think little color just brightens up the face. And in the night, I prefer hydrating lip balm that heals my dry lips and makes them soft. First one is a Vaseline, the original lip balm. It is most affordable out of all the lip balms that I am going to review today. The one that I have is the Vaseline Skin Protecting Jelly Plus Original. So this one is, I think, only for 10 rupees. It is very popular in Indian households and even I have applied this lip balm when I was younger. The formula of this feels like a lip oil on the lips once it is melted down. I don't know about others, but for me, the hydration I felt is pretty average. I may need to reapply this after 1 or 2 hours. I really like my lip balms to be balmy kind of texture. Overall, I feel the tub packaging is little bit inconvenient to take out the product, especially when you are traveling or you are outside. This one did not work for me when I had extremely dry lips. I would rate this lip balm maybe a 6 out of 10. Now next one that I have is the Wadi Herbal one. It is in the strawberry variant. This one is super affordable and does a great job in terms of hydration. I reached out to this lip balm the most in the winters. I applied this in the night and in the morning I woke up with soft hydrated lips. It contains all natural ingredients and it's a herbal lip balm. The texture is non-sticky. It does not feel heavy or greasy on the lips. It does not provide any color, but this is a very good lip balm if you want to like hydrate your lips in the night. The only downside again is the tub packaging and it becomes little messier if you are outside or traveling anywhere. But the price and the performance wise, I think it's a solid pick. I would rate this lip balm 8 out of 10. Next one that I have is the Khadi Natural Lip Balm. It's in the variant Peach and I think it makes a decent job in hydration. This did not hydrate my lips in the extreme winter, but for most of the days, I think this does a pretty good job. As you can see, I have almost finished this and hit the pan on this. It will hydrate your lips for 3-4 hours and after that you might need to reapply this. This one has very subtle peachy fragrance to it, which I really enjoy. It has other fruit variants also like watermelon, lychee and grapefruit. The texture is not too heavy or greasy on the lips. Again, the tub packaging is something that I won't prefer, but this is a very good lip balm for 100 rupees. I would rate this lip balm a 7 out of 10. Next lip balm that I have is from the Mother Splash brand. It's their rose and beetroot lip balm. It has mango butter and olive oil. I received this product as part of barter collaboration with Mother Splash, but I really enjoyed this product. Again, I used this product in the peak winters and it hydrated my lips until the morning. Most of the lip balms that comes in the tub packaging, they are usually plastic containers, but I want to give credit to this one. This one is a glass container. I feel that it's very unique about this product. I actually did not see any difference in the lip pigmentation, but hydration wise, it's a pretty good product. I would rate this product a solid 9 out of 10. The next lip balm that I have is from the Nat Habit. It's their Beetroot Crush Fresh Infused Lip Butter. Again, this one is a herbal lip balm. It has all natural ingredients like ghee and all. On top, you will see a flower in this and I think it looks really fancy and I was really excited to try this one out. Since it has ghee and all natural ingredients, I think it takes a little time to warm up the product and actually melt down the product. It does not feel like a lip balm to me. It's more like a oil on the lip. This again claims to treat the pigmented lips since this one has a beetroot in it and beetroot is usually used to naturally treat the pigmented lips. I actually cannot comment whether it has actually reduced my pigmentation or not because I could not use this product much, but maybe once I use it, I will probably update my review in the comments or somewhere. The tin packaging, it's very hard to open. On the hydration part, I think it does a pretty good job. It hydrates your lips for 3 to 4 hours. As of now, I will give this product a 6 out of 10. Now let's move on to the next lip balm that I have is the Nivea Cherry Shine Lip Balm. The hydration lasts for 4-5 hours and not more than that. After that, you might need to reapply this one. Texture wise, I felt it's non-sticky, but it kind of feels like it's just on the the lips and not sinking in. The tint on this is very sheer, it's not very much pigmented, and you can barely see the tint after almost 1 hour if you have pigmented lips just like me. So if you are expecting like a buttery OG hydration, then maybe this is not a product for you. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent lip balm that heals your lips and keeps them hydrated for 4-5 hours. So I would rate this lip balm a 7 out of 10. Next is the lip balm that I am really enjoying these days. It has very nice tint to it. The hydration of this lasts for around 6-7 hours. It makes my lips soft and hydrated. This one has really nice red velvet desert kind of fragrance to it. It is 100% vegan. Although it doesn't have any SPF in it, I really like using this lip balm in the morning or in the night. I think this one gets full marks on the tint and hydration part. I like applying it in the night, and in the morning my lips feel very soft and hydrated. So this one is a complete 10 on 10 for me. Now this is the lip balm that I got just for the SPF. It has SPF 30 in this. There is no color, it's just sheer lip balm. It hydrates my lips for 2-3 hours, and after that I have to reapply this one. I bought this just for the SPF part because SPF lip balms are usually known to treat pigmented lips, but I am not really sure if it has done anything on my lip pigmentation part. Then the next one that I have is the Wishcare Ceramide lip balm. It's in the tinted variant, and this one comes in other sheer variant too. Now this one again has SPF 50 in this, and this is supposed to lighten your lips. It contains ceramide, kojic acid, niacinamide and watermelon. Now actives are usually well researched and they are known to treat certain things. For example, ceramides are great for hydration. Kojic acid is known to treat pigmentation and uneven skin tone. So ingredient wise, I think it's a powerful product. But the question is, does it actually hydrate my lips? I would say yes, it does a pretty good job in the hydration. Again, I applied this in the night, and in the morning my lips were soft and hydrated. On the lip pigmentation part, I haven't seen a much difference because I have continuously used this lip balm for around 1 month or so. This one is tinted, but tint wise I think the Plum Candy one has better tint than this, and the tint that it provides is very sheer if you have pigmented lips like me. When you apply this lip balm, you actually feel the lips are hydrated and the product is actually going into your lips and not just like sitting on the surface of lips. I really like this lip balm and I would rate this lip balm a solid 9 out of 10. Now the next one that I have is the Blue Heaven Jelly and Butter Lip Balm. This product was all over my IG feed when I bought this one. The formula is not exactly a lip balm, it's kind of hybrid of lipstick and a balm. The shade name says Pink Rose, and even if I see the swatches on the website, I think it was looking pink, but in reality it looks more like orange kind of shade. For shine on top of lipstick, I think it's a great product, but I will probably not reach out to this either for color or hydration. For me, it only works as a lipstick topper. I would rate this product a 7 out of 10. The next one that I have with me is the Hyphen Peptide lip balms. I have the two variants with me. One is the vintage and one is the hazel one. I bought this at the time of buy one get one sale on their website. The hazel is more like a orangish coral shade and the vintage is more like a brown tint. Personally, I felt the hazel one barely shows up on my pigmented lips. The hydration only lasts for 2 to 3 hours and after that you have to reapply this one. The formula was fine on this, but after 2-3 months I saw the oil and the color pigment was separated, and now the hazel one is just like a clear gloss. There is no pigment left in this one. I think you can still work it out and use it as a lipstick topper, but for me I think it is not a great product, to be honest. Either for hydration or color, I may not reach out to this one. I would rate this product a 6 out of 10. The next lip balm that I have is the Dot & Key Gloss Boss Lip Balm. It has SPF 30 in this. The tint of this is little bright red, but in just 1 month I saw the color and the oil got separated. I had to blend this one with my fingers to see the color and pigment nicely. The hydration is also pretty average. This was all over my IG and everybody was talking about this product. This is one of those products which is like overrated and under delivers. The formula is little bit runny and I feel it's like a oil on the lips. I think the next lip balm that I have is a better option than this tinted lip balm. Okay, so I saved best for the last. In today's video, the shade that I'm using is the Conscious Chemist Hydrating Peptide Lip Balm. This is in the shade Raspberry Gummy, and this one is very nice Rani pink kind of shade. The other shade is called Cherry Bubblegum. It's more like a pinkish red kind of shade. The Raspberry Gummy shade is really pretty pink kind of shade. This one has SPF 15. It heals your dry lips. It adds a nice tint on the lips, as you can see. The formula is non-sticky, non-greasy. I have probably reached out to this lip balm the most for hydration option for tint, and this looks even better if you just apply a water tint and on top of that you use this lip balm. If you have pigmented lips and you are looking for a lip balm that gives a really nice color to your lips, then this is the one. It hydrates your lips for 6 to 7 hours straight. This is my repurchase and I would rate this product a solid 10 out of 10. So in summary, I think if you are looking for a tinted lip balm that is hydrating, then go for Plum or the Wishcare one. If you are looking for a budget friendly lip balm that hydrates your lips, then maybe go for the Plum or the Wadi Herbal one. If you want a flush of color on your pigmented lips, then go for the Conscious Chemist one. Now tell me in the comments which one of these is your favorite lip balm, or if there is any lip balm that I should try next. And I really want to thank you if you have watched this video this far. Don't forget to like if you love skincare, and subscribe to my channel for more beauty reviews like this. If you like this video, then I'm sure you will like my other comparison videos, like I have reviewed a sunscreen stick, all my sunscreens, and a recent video which is about lightweight moisturizers. So do check them out. I will add the links in the description as well. In case you want to buy any of these products, I will try to mention all the links in the description below. I will see you in my next video. Bye.